There are 4 pillars of self-improvement a man always has room to develop. They are the fundamental building blocks of a man. The foundations are physical, intellectual, spiritual, and emotional. The physical attribute has to do with energy. It means more than just having a big, strong body. It means knowing how to use it effectively in life or to defend yourself and those around you. It means having the energy to achieve all your daily requirements. It means practicing yoga, breathing, stretching, and recovery exercises to increase longevity and strengthen the mind-muscle connection. The physical attribute also has to do with knowledge of nutrition. Developing the physical attribute means preparing your body to handle the rigors of life. You can do this in many ways besides just adding 10 pounds to your bench. You can start developing this attribute right now with walking, jogging, or running. Choose the level of intensity that is achievable, but engaging enough to keep you challenged. The intellectual facet deals with cognitive flexibility. It's the ability to combine knowledge from external study with various aspects of your own life. Being intellectually developed doesn't just mean having a wide breadth of knowledge, it means having the ability to actually use this knowledge on a daily basis in a variety of settings. It's instantly recognizable when someone has invested time, energy, and focus into their mind. You get an impression of mental clarity and intellectual curiosity just by the way they converse. Intellectuality declines as you age. Those who are disciplined their whole lives reap the benefits of cognitive flexibility well into their later years. The most efficient way to develop this attribute is to read more books, but to prioritize reading with the intent of learning instead of reading for recreation. The spiritual attribute consists of balance. It's about knowing your direction in life and your purpose for existing. It's about being grounded in principles and adhering to them through the worst of times. People with a developed spirituality have well-defined goals, a clear conscience, and possess an inner fire. No matter the setbacks they face, they are on a one-way path to their goals. People with a strong sense of spirituality are rare these days. It's much easier to describe people with a lack of spirituality. People without a sense of spirituality live their lives without intention. They conform to social norms and exist the way others expect them to. They don't know what they want from life, and never voluntarily seek it out. I believe spirituality is the trickiest attribute to develop because there's no well-defined path to achievement. However, the most surefire way to reach spiritual enlightenment is through daily, focused meditation. The emotional facet has to do with relationships. It's about understanding the role emotion plays in these relationships. The foundation of all relationships is the one you have with yourself. This one determines your success with others. The way you treat yourself is the best indicator of how you'll treat others, and consequently how they'll treat you. The emotional facet can also take forms like social intelligence, charisma, and emotional control. Many people act impulsively, emotionally, because they don't know themselves. They act out of anger because anger feels good. They don't have a clear relationship with themselves that allows them to know their triggers. Becoming emotionally intelligent means you understand the role emotions play in different people and situations. But mostly, it means you're able to act objectively and according to your own agenda. You can develop this area through communication, by creating new relationships or fostering the development of old ones. Even better, talk to someone you're at odds with. Reconcile any past divisions. Embrace the emotions you feel rather than escape them. Seek to understand the person on the other side, and attempt to close the distance between you both. For each attribute listed, I offer a recommended habit. A powerful expression of self-improvement. Each of these habits have essentially no barrier to entry. Running is hard, it's why so few people do it though anyone can. Reading to learn requires immense mental focus, a trait people lack nowadays due to technology and media. Meditation is a habit everyone has heard of, yet no one practices because of the required mental discipline. Burnt bridges are something people avoid at all costs because of the emotional strength and maturity required to mend them. Lastly, notice that finances are not a facet of self-improvement. Finances play no role in self-development because they are an external aspect. I want to stress that attaining financial independence is important only because it allows you to shift priorities away from money, and towards these 4 fundamentals of self-improvement.